You have stepped into a reality where effort is no longer your concern. The weight of labor has been lifted from your shoulders. It is no longer your job to find a way, to make ends meet, to struggle for survival. That is the way of the world, but you are no longer of the world. You are chosen, set apart, governed by divine law, and in divine law there is no such thing as lack. Everything around you responds to the consciousness you hold. If you hold the consciousness of struggle, then struggle will find you. If you hold the consciousness of lack, then lack will appear. But when you hold the consciousness of abundance, when you accept fully that your provision is not of this world, but of God, then there is no effort required. The riches flow not because you chase them, but because you allow them. The opportunities come not because you search for them, but because you expect them. The doors open not because you knock, but because they were never closed to begin with. There are laws at work in your life that the world does not understand. The world teaches that success comes through long hours, through relentless pursuit, through stress and sacrifice. But you have been removed from that system. You have been given a new assignment, a new way of living, a new awareness of who you are and what belongs to you. The wealth that is yours does not require toil. It does not require worry. It does not require permission. It simply is. And all that is required of you is to align with it. Think not in terms of effort, but in terms of reception. You are not the one doing the work. God is. You are not the one striving. God is moving on your behalf. When you understand this, you stop feeling the need to push, to force, to fight. You step back, and in that stillness, everything begins to unfold. The moments of greatest manifestation are the moments of greatest trust. The instant you release control, the instant you stop worrying about how it will happen, is the moment it begins to happen. Look around you. The trees do not labor to grow. The rivers do not struggle to flow. The stars do not worry about shining. They simply are. And just as creation functions effortlessly, so too must you. You were never meant to live in a state of uncertainty, wondering where your next provision would come from. You were never meant to wake up in anxiety, fearing whether you will have enough. You were meant to dwell in the certainty of divine supply. Everything you need is already arranged. The connections, the opportunities, the resources, they are already aligned in your favor. There is no delay except for the one created by doubt. Doubt is the only thing that can keep you from receiving. It is not the economy, it is not circumstances, it is not the opinions of others. The only thing that has the power to hold back your blessing is the belief that you do not already have it. But the moment you erase that belief, the moment you step fully into trust, the floodgates open. You must walk as if it is already done, speak as if it is already done, move as if every need has already been met. When you do this, the world adjusts to your faith. The invisible takes form. The unseen becomes seen. The impossible becomes reality. You are not waiting for riches. They are waiting for you to claim them. You are not chasing opportunities. They are chasing you, looking for a space where they can land. Look not at your bank account. Look not at your current situation. Look not at what the world tells you is possible. Look only to the truth that God has spoken over you. That truth is unshakable. It does not depend on the market. It does not depend on conditions. It does not depend on logic. It depends only on faith. And faith, when absolute, moves mountains. The time for hesitation is over. The time for questioning is over. You have been given the key. You have been given the authority. You have been given the promise. And that promise is that from this moment forward, you are no longer responsible for making things happen. That is God's duty now. Your only task is to believe without wavering. Do not look to others for validation. They will not understand this path because they have not been chosen for it. They will see you resting while they are striving, and they will question. They will see you prospering without effort, and they will doubt. They will see you receiving without labor, and they will assume it is luck. But it is not luck. It is law. The law of divine provision, the law that states that when God speaks, nothing can stand against it. You are beyond human limitations. You are beyond the struggles of this world. You have been lifted into a dimension where things flow effortlessly, where every step is guided,